wide grin again, accompanied by a wink this time. Goodness, this woman is forward. Like most young people these days, who carry themselves with a familiarity towards faculty that I've never quite got used to. Of course I know what she means. Professor Monaghan has an interest in the subject you suggest. Victoria shakes her head. She doesn't really. Did you inquire with her? I did, and she wouldn't even meet with me to discuss it. That figures. So I'm your second choice? Most definitely not, Professor, she's quick to say. You were always my first choice, but I felt like I needed to hedge my bets. You didn't try Professor Fleming? I ask, more to amuse myself than anything else. She cocks her head again. No, of course not. Now she's making me sound silly for even suggesting it. All right, it's time to move things along. So, the evolution of lesbian characters in English literature in the 20th and 21st centuries. Victoria nods. I take it you have considered this subject carefully? Another silly question, but one I find myself asking every time nonetheless. My master's thesis was about lesbian pulp fiction of the 50s and 60s, so a doctoral dissertation would really be an expansion of that. I feel like there's much more to be said on the subject, and a DPhil dissertation carries more weight. You seem very passionate about the subject. I take my time to examine her face more carefully this time. I am indeed. She sits up a little straighter. In almost every aspect of life, lesbians are the most invisible group. Regardless of the reasons for that, it's my mission to unearth as many lesbian characters as I can in the last 100 years of English literature. It is very much my passion. Good. I give her an encouraging nod. The goal of this first meeting is always to gauge and predict, insofar as that's possible, the stamina of the DPhil candidates. The dropout rate is so high and so many promising dissertations never get finished. I, for one, would like to read the final version of this particular project. At the moment, Victoria Carlisle surely comes across as very enthusiastic. I see a determination in her glance I rarely encounter. This could be one that works out. I'd be very happy to be your supervisor. Yes! Victoria bumps her fist into the air. I can't help but smile a little. It bolsters my enthusiasm for my own job just a bit. The fondness for it that I seem to have lost along the way. It's been a while since someone like Victoria has come along. 1 more year full-time, I tell myself. By the end of this year, my other supervisees will have completed their dissertations and, working part-time, will give me more than enough hours to supervise Victoria. To help this woman get started with her research. I can actually see myself doing it now. Victoria regroups and puts her hands in her lap. The first few months I'll see you once a week. I'm already looking forward to discussing Victoria's quest for lesbian characters in literature. When I was a student, it wouldn't have been entirely unthinkable to devote a dissertation to this type of subject, but it would have taken a lot more convincing to get the whole thing off the ground. I also didn't have any out-and-proud professors to turn to. Today, in the Faculty of English Language and Literature alone, there are 3 of us, with a lot of suspicion surrounding a 4th. I look forward to it, Professor Swift, Victoria says. 2. Rory. Professor Swift has no idea how much I look forward to working with her. I had kind of hoped she'd want to see me twice a week to discuss my progress, or take me out to lunch to celebrate. But I'll